Hi everyone, welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper. Hope you're having a good day. We are doing another scraps to embellishment video where we're taking our scraps of paper, we're kind of going with a theme over on the Facebook group, and we're creating lovely things that we can use on our pages, on our journals, on cards, whatever you like to do, whatever paper crafting you enjoy. Lots of fun. I have lots of friends that join me, so make sure you're checking out that playlist. It's one link and you'll see what everyone is doing with their scraps. Everyone does something different, so if I don't inspire you, I know that they will. Okay, so this week's theme on Ginger's Corner, where we are swapping embellishments with one another, which I invite you to join, is snapshots. So anything to do with taking a photo or photos themselves. You could do frames, you could do cameras, you could do film strips, whatever you would like to do. That's what they are. Now, this is what I have come up with, a nice big camera with a little sentiment. And of course, we're gonna put one together. This is a Temu die. I'll put close-ups at the end. This is a Temu die that I got a while back. And it's probably not available anymore, but if you go over to Temu, I have that link in the description as well. You can just put in camera metal dies for card making and all kinds of stuff will come up. So lots and lots of fun. All right, so you'll notice they're all different. Why? I'll let you guess, because I use my different scraps. Now I do have a few different options for up here. In fact, I need to do this one right now. Don't mind me, just pretend like you see nothing. Right? Not prepared. What's new? That I put for the little dot here. I used hearts that I had. My scrappy friend Sherry sent me these and I just keep adding to them. I have my little paper punch that does hearts. And so whenever I have scraps, I just throw them in here because I use them for little things like this. I also had a foam sticker sheet that had some foam dots, and that's where this one and this one, I used them till I ran out. So using up things that I have, that's what I did. All right, so let's get this one here and let's put it together. Hope you're having fun and it inspires you. I would love to know what you think of when you think of snapshots. Do you think of photos of your family? Do you think of film strips? What do you think of? All right, so we're just gonna put a little bit of glue here. And this one was super easy to do. And I use lots of scraps. This is some 49 and Market paper here. This is some Pink Fresh paper. I mean, I just have it all. This here is Hip Kit Club paper. Like whatever I have, that's what I use. And the good part about is I could cut this once and get two because I liked how it alternated. I liked how that looked. All right, and then I did, of course, ink all the parts. Inking is a wonderful way to create that second layer. It's not a requirement yet, but first year, we are gonna require 2 layers. And so you could even just cut out the camera and ink it, and that would be considered 2 layers. You could put stickers. Today I'm using paper. Now, if I wasn't doing this for a mini swap, and I was doing this for a main swap, I would put each of these layers on different layers of foam and have it like popping up. But we got to keep it flat because the mail is ornery. They mess it up even when we get it right. So we don't want to give them more of a reason. Then I took this punch. This is not part of the die. I took this punch here and you see, I just, whatever green scraps I had, that's what I used. They're all different. And then I inked them in Distressed Forest Green, Tim Holtz. Okay, I'm just gonna put that there. Then I have this punch. Now this is in my Amazon store. This one might be too, I don't remember. I have a section in the Amazon link and it'll say punches and dies. So that's there. And I love this flower because you can see it better on there. It does emboss and I love this. It's a heavy duty punch. Oh, apparently it barks too. I don't know. Okay, so we're just going to create a little cluster of flowers right here in the corner, just like so. And one more. Overlap them. It's what gives it dimension. And it's just paper, so it's not going to give it a lot of bulk, but when we tuck them into each other and create a little cluster with them, it kind of gives it a different feel. Let's turn that just a little. I like that. I think I want it on top actually. Okay, not a wrong way. Whatever you like. Then these are from the Dollar Tree. Now I know on film they look like enamel dots. They're not. I don't know, see, like you can't even see anything across there, right? And they are severe, they're flat, they're the jot kind. So I'm gonna put a little dab of glue. They have no bulk to them, so when we mail them, now in the main swap we can go cuckoo crazy, which is fun, but in this swap we try to keep it as flat as possible, because postage is just going up, it's not going down. And our service, I mean, it is going down. That's not nice, is it? Our postal workers work really hard, but just things are not being delivered. Okay, so there's that. Now, the next thing we can do is we can use our markers. That is another layer, okay? We've got inking, I've got paper. So what I'm gonna do with my marker is, this is embossed right here. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm gonna take my marker here, I'm gonna use the dark one, and I'm just gonna follow those embossed lines. That's the good thing about using dies sometimes, is kind of gives us direction to go in, okay? Now, from there, again, I did already use all my foam, so I have these little hearts. I'm gonna put a little dot right here, okay? Just like so. Now, if you wanna swap with your crafty friends, we have swaps in Australia, we have swaps in New Zealand, we have them in Canada and parts of Europe. Join us. You don't have to pay international shipping. Of course, the United States, we have swaps there. Because we have captains from each of those areas of the world, and they host those swaps, so you will be swapping with folks in your neck of the woods. That's awesome, isn't it? We are very lucky to have captains all over. All right, so there's my embellishment. The one last thing I wanted to do is I wanted to put like some kind of little word. I toyed with it. That's actually how I brought this out. I thought maybe I'd use some of these puffy words, but I didn't like the way that looked. Instead, I grabbed my Tim Holtz book here of ideology, and I just kind of picked one. Let's see here. She tried to remember. Here we go. So this one here just says brimmed with confidence. That works. And we're going to just put it on there, just like that. And that's it. The only other thing I need to do is we need to put the name on the back, because I want you guys to get credit. Your guys' work is so beautiful and you deserve the credit. Now, some people choose to put the date. I'm not one of those people, but I do put my name on. Be careful what you put your name on the back. If you have thinner paper, this is 49 market, so I don't have to worry about it. But if you have thinner paper and you use like a inked, sometimes the ink will show through. So use a pencil, that's okay. Or maybe put a little sticky note or whatever you would like. If you're doing bagged items, because you have a cluster building kit or whatever, you can put a little piece of paper on there. I do have a stamp as well. Just make sure it doesn't bleed through the paper, because then you're going to ruin your work, right? With that, that's it for this week. Next week, we'll have a new theme. I hope you will come and join us. I hope you're inspired to play with paper, and I will talk to you soon. Be blessed. Bye.